Okay, here we are playing SWAT 3, and this is one of my favorite older games. It came out in 1999. It's a tactical action game that simulates a SWAT team in Los Angeles, and it's extremely realistic, and it has really excellent level design, really good AI, and many things that I'll get into as we go along here. Uh, but first, let's select a mission, and there are many missions available. All of them are in the Los Angeles area. And this game is compared a lot to Rainbow Six, as you can imagine, but there are some major differences. One being that there's really no way to plan the mission ahead of time. You can choose your equipment and weapons and ammo, and in some cases you can select which entrance to go in, but that's it. And it forces you to plan on the fly and improvise in each mission. So we'll select a mission that I think is one of the best in the game. It's a hostage rescue home invasion, this one here. Now each mission has a little briefing section, information. You can choose in this case, whether to enter the basement or side 1, level 1. I prefer to go through the basement in this level. You can choose whether to enter in stealth mode, which just means that you're moving slowly, and there's also dynamic mode, which they're moving a little bit faster, and maybe the AI is a little bit more alert in dynamic mode, but I usually prefer to start off the mission in stealth mode. So here's a little mission briefing. Each mission has information, and the briefings are really very well written and informative. In this case, it's a home invasion in progress. A CEO is being held hostage by terrorists, and each of these missions has really very detailed information. I will spare you the tedious. Well, it's not really tedious. Actually, it's interesting to read each of them, but I'll spare you in this case. These are just the statistics on the different hostages. And the element, this section is where you choose your team, and you can select a number of team leaders here. Each of them have a nickname and a real name, Christopher Erickson in this case, and each of these characters have a little detailed biography. He attended Washington State University. He's a BS in physics. He is a rappel master and a member of the sniper cadre, recipient of the Police Commission Unit Citation and the Police Star, and each of them have similar biographies here. This one is a former Marine infantryman. I always wondered if these biographies, if the information in this is actually relevant to the way their AI is programmed, and whether, for instance, if a character was in the Marines or served in a war, if that means that he'll have better combat skills, or in some cases, if it says a character has 3 years of service versus another one that has 8 years of service, if the one with more experience will have better reflexes or better programmed AI. I don't know. It's an interesting question. I would love to get a hold of one of the game programmers sometime and ask. But in any case, you can choose different combinations of team members. You have 2 red guys and 2 blue guys, and you can order them around separately or together if you want. The gear screen is where you select your equipment, and there isn't that much choice, but the weapons do make a big difference, as does the ammunition type, whether it's hollow point or full jacketed, or in some cases non-lethal. The AR-15 or M16 here is actually capable of firing non-lethal rounds. And there's also a shotgun, which can fire a breaching load that can be used to blow open a door. In this case, because it's a home, I think that the best thing is to give everybody a silenced submachine gun, and to give them all hollow point bullets, because the full metal jacketed bullets will go through walls or doors just like they would in real life, and we wouldn't want to take the risk of using those inside a home. These little sections here, you can't really choose different pistols, but you can choose different ammunition. Again, we'll use a hollow point. These you can't select different tools here, but it shows the different tools that you can use, and it gives some information. It's like a mini encyclopedia about the devices that a SWAT team would use. Glow sticks, a mirror, which is one of my favorite devices from the game. This can be used to look around corners. I guess this is a real device that police would have used in 1999, I suppose. I'll have to look that up. And this is the lockpick tool that you'll often use to open doors, and it can also be used to defuse explosives. Gear, again, you can't select different gear, but maybe they had intended to at some point, but never made it into the full version of the game. I don't know, but you can read about different equipment used by the team. It's kind of interesting. It just shows the level of detail that they put into everything. So active duty here takes you to the actual gameplay, so we will go there now.
All units, multiple SWAT units responding code 3 to 235 North Tiger Tail Road, RD 813. Residential home invasion with barricaded suspects.
They made nice little intro scenes for all the levels like that.
Element. Element in position. Element to talk. Entry team is in position. Copy, entry team. Go when ready.
As an element. Eyes on and provide cover.
So what just happened here is an example of the randomized nature of the game. Right away we had an enemy shooting at us, and because they're placed in different places throughout the level each time, it's totally random, and each time you play a mission it's basically a new experience. So it's one of the cool things about this game, and obviously right away it threw us right into the action here. I'll take this opportunity to explain some of the gameplay mechanics here. You have a red team and a blue team, and you can order them around as an element, which means all of them at the same time, or each individual team separately. We heard a guy cry out here. Sometimes the enemies will be wounded here, and they won't die. They'll just be lying there, and you'll have to report it to your commander at the base over the radio. In any case, this little thing that you see at the upper left-hand corner of the screen is a really simple system that you use for issuing commands. In this case, say we want the red guys to follow me.
Regroup. Let's move.
This is Red. We copy.
And it'll bring the red guys closer to you. And then say you just want them to hold their position here. You could, again, call out to the red team.
Red!
And then select 4, which would be cover.
Hold what you got. Provide cover.
When you do that, they'll just point their guns in a certain direction, be looking in a certain direction, in this case right out in front of you. So I think I'm going to start off by taking
As
the
an
whole
element
here, having them search to the right.
Ready to go? Go.
Clear by element.
As an element. Ready to go? Go.
Move it, guys! Let's go, guys! Drop your weapon!
Clear by element. High ground reporting. Armed suspect
what's
activity.
happening?
I don't report in. The others will come looking for me and find you.
We're standing by.
There was quite a bit of activity right
Element
there.
to lead.
The
The suspect is cooperative. We're standing by.
suspect just ran out, dropped his
Name,
weapon,
rank, and
Element to lead.
serial
surrendered to
numbers
us.
all you're getting out of me.
And they yell out these ridiculous things sometimes. So the AI is pretty good here, and here they've actually taken care of some stuff for us right away. But I want my whole team to regroup with me down here so that they're not spread out over this big area. So
As
I'm gonna
an
have the whole
element.
element
Regroup. Let's go.
Copy.
fall in.
We're all with you.
Okay, so now that I've got everybody back here, I'll have them cover.
As an element, eyes on and provide cover.
This way they'll all be looking in the same direction. Now, I've got to report this guy who's just surrendered, who we've handcuffed, so I use my little menu here to call in a report.
Talk. This is entry team.
And in this case,
Suspect
evacuate.
is secure and ready for transfer.
Copy, entry team. Trailers incoming. Proceed.
Now, they say trailers. Back when I used to play this game, I actually thought that they meant, I don't know, that they bring actual trailers, like towed by a truck. I don't know, prisoner transport trailers or something. But what it turns out it actually means is trailers are guys that come in after you clear the area, and they're not actually seen in this game, so it's just being used as a figure of speech here. But that's what you do when you file these reports. Now, I can hear a guy calling out up there who's been wounded, and I can almost see him. In fact, if you look up there, you can see, right where I'm shining this light, you can see an arm. That's a guy's arm reach up. And I don't want to go up there and mess with him, because there are these windows here, that there's a door, and that area, from having played this game so many times, there are bad guys in that room, and it's tough to go right in there. If you go right in with guns blazing in this game, you will be killed. You have to be very strategic about everything. You have to be really careful. And that's why I think in this particular mission, the best thing to do is to go through the basement. So I'd like to call attention here just to the level design here, which is really creative, very realistic. They've obviously modeled it on a real house that a wealthy person in California might have. And you have these trellises here covered with vines. There's landscaping. There's this stone wall and everything. They really put a lot of effort into making the level design look good. And it applies especially to interior areas, which you'll see soon. Even with the crude graphics of the time, they did a nice job. So here, I'll
As
have
an
my
element,
element.
regroup.
Follow me.
Let's go.
Copy. We're all with you.
Now I'm going to have them slow it down.
Let's slow it down.
That puts it from dynamic mode into stealth mode. So we're going to be quiet here. We're going to sneak around carefully. And you really have to be careful in this game. Over here, for instance, we have a door. I hear this guy yelling. It can be kind of spooky sometimes. They made the injured enemies sound pretty convincing. In any case, there's a door. There's a door here. They're following me. I'm going to have the element
Heads up.
provide cover. And while they do that, I'm going to use this mirror device that I had mentioned earlier. Now, when you select it, you can see a little screen up at the right-hand side, and that's the screen. That's the view through the little camera at the end of the little mirror at the end of the stick. I'm not sure how this device works exactly. I guess it is a real thing that police use or would have used. In any case, I'll go up to the edge of the door here, and I'll use this thing to look through, and you can tilt it. See, right now I'm bending it along the side, and I'm seeing exactly what's behind this door here. And it's a good way to avoid getting shot. You can also order the other guys to do it too, but I like to do it myself because it's just a cool thing to do, and it creates a lot of tension, being able to look around the corner. In this case, there's a rifle, which apparently belongs to the terrorist that came running out before and surrendered to us. So, in any case, it's safe to go through that doorway. Although you never know. You have these stairs on the side, and I can't really see up the stairs. There could be a guy, and guys often do hide in tricky places. So, first, I think I'm going to go alongside the door here, and then lean over, check alongside the stairs. You can, by pressing the Q key, you can lean diagonally like that, it's useful to do, and the enemies can do it too in this game, and sometimes you will see them leaning out from a corner and shooting at you. Pretty much anything that you can do in this game, the enemies can do too. The AI is very sophisticated, and it's very tough. So they used photo mapping for a lot of the textures in this game. So even though the graphics are very crude, by today's standards anyway, they're quite convincing. You're supposed to pick up any rifles or any weapons that are dropped. So I'll pick this up, and I'll use the mirror again to look around the side. In this case, it looks like a kitchen here, and the room seems to be safe. So I'll come around the side and have the rest of my team accompanying me into the house.
As an element, stack up.
Entry team is in.
When you say stack up,
Talk to
that
entry
simply
team.
means
Suspect in custody.
that simply means that they will position themselves outside of a door. Stack, I guess, means that they're all standing around in a cluster like this, ready to enter. And in this case, you can order some of the guys to try opening the door. And it's always a crapshoot when you open a door in this game. What's going to be behind it? Sometimes there will be a guy just blasting away at you, and it can be very startling. And they made the gunshots really loud in this game, so when the bad guys start blasting away at you, it can be very startling. It can be very scary. There's actually elements of kind of jump horror or jump suspense horror in this game in terms of entering new areas, and it can be startling. It can be kind of scary. So here I will order my red guy to try opening
Red
the
team.
door.
Try opening the door.
I'll stand
Door
over
is
here.
open.
And you have to be very careful in this game. You don't know. We can't see around the corner here, and there could be a guy right there. So when you have a situation like this, there's a variety of things you can do. You can use the mirroring device, the little optical device that I demonstrated before. You can try leaning around the corner like this. There's only so far that you can actually see, though. And if there's any question about whether somebody might pop out, one thing that you can do is throw a tear gas grenade. And that's kind of cool because it will cause bad guys to cough and drop their weapons in anguish. We're wearing helmets here, obviously, so we're immune to the effects of them, but I'll throw this grenade in here. So the grenade has gone off. If there's an enemy around, when you throw a grenade, you'll hear all kinds of coughing and retching noises, and I'm not hearing that, so I think we're safe in here. There's this door here, too, now, so
Red team. Stack up.
send somebody in there to check it.
Red in position.
I guess the family that lives here are very religious. Actually, there's a later level that takes place in a Russian Orthodox church, and it's really cool. There's a lot of cool scenery in that level. There's a lot of cool scenery in every level, and again, they made it look really real. The graphics are very crude by today's standards, but it does look like a real room inside a real house, and the area upstairs looks even more convincing. So
Red team.
have them try opening the door.
Try opening the door. Door is open.
Again, you have to be very careful, and you can never let your guard down in this game. I mean, here we have an open door, but again, there's an area that we can't see, and there could be a guy, and because of the randomized enemy positioning, you really never know. You really never know. So I will get out the optical device here and look. And looks like we are in the clear here. You can see me in the mirror over there holding the optical device. That's pretty cool. Alright, so the basement level is clear here, so we don't need to mess around down here anymore. We might as well go upstairs. And like I said, you can never let your guard down. The enemy AI is very good, and in the time that we've been screwing around down here in the lower level, a guy could have sneaked around the side. It happens. Guys move around in this game. When you're not paying attention, that's when they'll catch you. So I'll use my mirror to take a look. Don't see anything.
As an element, regroup and prepare to move. Roger that. We're tight and moving. As an element. Heads up.
Okay. So here we are here at the top of the stairs. We've got another tricky corner here. You can't ever let your guard down in this game. You got to be careful. If you, if you screw up for 1 second in this game, just when you least suspect it, guys will come out blasting, and one shot and you're dead in this game. You don't really get a second chance if you screw up. So use my device here. Look around the side, and even here, there's a part of it that's obscured. It can be very tough to figure out. Looking around, you got to be very careful. And I think I will jump around here and do the same thing over here. You have to be patient in this game. You cannot rush through investigating each area. If you do, it is guaranteed that you will get shot and die. And there's no continues in this game. It's all your hard work going through the level will be for nothing. So
Red team.
I'll bring my red team in here. I'll bring my red team to cover
Hold what
this
you got.
door.
Provide cover.
Just to cover the door, to be watching it in case something happens. I'll call my blue team in.
Provide cover.
Cover this door. And while they're doing that, I am going to go ahead and try opening this door. You got to be very careful though, because notice that there's this door all the way in the back. You have to think strategically about everything. And in this case, if somebody were to come out of here, he could surprise everybody and maybe massacre the whole team. So we got to not forget about that door. So I'm going to go ahead, open this door, and I'm going to be prepared. You have to have good reflexes, and you have to be patient, but you have to be prepared to shoot. There could be a hostage tied up in there. There could be a terrorist, or there could be nothing. So we'll see. In this case, looks like there's nothing except some high quality wine, apparently. All right.
Red team, stack up. Red
Go
in
check out
position.
that door. This is not an ideal situation because now their back is turned to two potential threats here. So I'll have my blue guys
Blue team,
come around the side.
provide
this
cover.
door. You got to be careful. I have a feeling that as soon as they pop open this door, somebody's going to come out, and you hear the enemies. You hear somebody who's been wounded, maybe the same guy who was wounded before at the very beginning, calling out in pain.
Red team,
Gonna have him try opening the door, and I gotta be prepared.
try
to
opening the
threat.
door.
Door is open.
So again, we've got a blind corner here, and I'm just gonna go around the corner and lean around, and you know, with any luck, with my luck, there will probably be a guy unloading an automatic weapon in my face. So let's see. Let's see. Sneak around the side.
Go dynamic! Red reporting.
Oh!
Suspect has been neutralized.
Oh!
Suspect DOA.
Pick up his weapon. Now, in this game, the ideal objective is to get everybody to surrender without shooting, and you can do that by calling out to them. You can issue verbal commands to the enemies by pressing 7.
Come on with your hands up! Do it now!
That's not my voice, Drew. It's not my voice. It's the voice actor of the SWAT leader. But anyway, since shots have been fired, it automatically goes into dynamic mode. So I'm going to put it back into stealth
Let's
mode.
slow it down.
Somebody's still crying out there.
Talk. This is entry team. Suspect DOA. Copy, entry team.
This is an example of you never know where somebody's going to be hiding. You really never know. This is a laundry room, and you know, sometimes when I play this mission, it's totally empty, and then sometimes there's a guy hiding in there. And you know, as luck would have it, he was right around the corner, and if I had just walked in here without looking, without paying attention, I would have been shot. So then would have had to redo this whole video. That's no fun. Alright, so I'll get my blue team back over here.
Stack up.
Now I'll have my red team try opening
Blue in
this door.
position. Red team, stack up.
Red in position.
And I think from my memories of this level, I think it's a bathroom. And there could be somebody in there, or there might not be.
Red
We'll
team.
see.
Try opening the door.
Door is open.
You'll notice how they always sort of stand at a distance from the door and kind of at arm's length push the door open carefully and then back away from it a little bit, as a real person might do in this situation. You just heard an enemy from somewhere in the distance call out, "What's going on here?" And that means that the enemies are alert here. Maybe they've figured out that the team is in the house, and that means that we have to be on alert because somebody could pop open the door at any moment. Again, it's a blind corner here, and we can't see around the corner, and there could be another guy hiding there. So in this case, I think I'm going to have the guys use that mirror.
Red team.
Who's messing with me? You hear these guys yell out. It's kind
Mirror
of
for
intimidating.
suspects.
Here we go. He's using the
Looks
mirror.
clear.
Looks clear. Okay.
Red team.
So I'm just going to have him clear the room then. Go in there and make sure that there's
Enter
no threat.
and clear.
It gives you the option of using a gas grenade. There's no reason to if they've looked in with the mirror. So we don't need
Go
to
when
do that.
ready.
Red moving to enter and clear. Red clear.
When a room is clear, they throw a little they throw a little green glow stick to indicate that the room is clear. So we know that there are guys behind this door. We can hear them, and we have a choice between the stealthy approach or just the dynamic approach, which would be using some kind of little explosive to blow open the door and create an element of surprise, a blast of noise, and maybe rattle the guys a little bit and get an advantage of them. So we can
As
try
an
that
element,
here.
stack up.
Element in position.
What's going on here?
You know what though? Since I've got my whole element here, that means that if someone comes out blasting, I could lose all of my guys. So I'm gonna get
Red team,
my red guys on the other side.
stack up.
2 guys are generally enough to breach a door.
Red in position.
So I've got my guys. I'm gonna press the button to go dynamic.
Go dynamic.
And now that I have them here at the door, I can order them to breach it, to use a little bomb to blow it open.
Blue!
Breach, bang, and clear. In this case, the breach refers to the little explosive, and the bang refers to a flash grenade that they'll throw in there. So I'm going to have them do that now, and then I'm going to stand the hell out of the way while they do that, because the AI is pretty good. They can do their job, and I will just be getting in the way. So here we go.
Breach, bang, and clear. Go and ready.
Go! 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 Go!
Okay, so in that case, I think with
Blue's got contact. Blue
What
reporting.
the hell?
Opening to the left.
what the hell are you doing?
Clear
What
for
the hell are you
blue.
Okay. I don't know why.
High ground
Oh,
reporting.
shit.
Armed suspect activity.
Oh,
Side 1.
Oh shit.
Level 1.
Oh shit.
Front
shit.
porch.
Shit. Okay.
As
I
an
don't know what the
element.
fuck is going on here.
Regroup.
Okay, you know what?
Let's go.
Copy.
You know what?
We're all with you.
That did not sound good at all. It did not sound good at all. Okay. I'm gonna have my guys regroup here and close this door, just because it's making me nervous as hell.
As
Okay,
an element.
I have my element.
Eyes
Cover.
on and provide cover.
So I might as well take this opportunity to explain. The AI, I don't think this is merely a mistake in the AI. I think it is actually intentional. Sometimes the guys will not do exactly what you tell them to do. And sometimes things go haywire, as in this situation, the blue team was supposed to go through the door. First, they were supposed to put a breaching explosive on the door, and they didn't. Also, they were supposed to go, both of the blue guys were supposed to go through this door. Instead, one of the blue guys went through this door, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if, I really don't know. I don't know. But there was a lot of gunfire, and it was very nerve-wracking, and I think I'm going to hang out in here for a minute and try to think of a different approach. Okay, let's see. I've got my red guys. Let's have the red guys go around the side here. Alright. I'm going to lean over. Check. I don't see anything here. Leaning over again. There's the pool where the guy was standing before, who was injured right when we started at the beginning of the level. I really like the level design in this game. They really did a good job making all the rooms look real. The TV, this little entertainment nook with two oriental vases of some sort. There's a recessed ceiling here, which is really cool. It looks like a real recessed ceiling. I think they probably used the plans for an actual house to design this level, or maybe they had a interior design consultant or something. It's pretty damn convincing though. God, I don't know where that's coming from. There's the sound is in stereo in this game, and you will hear, in one ear or in the other ear, depending on where something's coming from. Let's see. I think I can probably go out there by myself just to look, without the rest of my team accompanying me. Let's see. I'm gonna lean around the side. What's going on out here? I see motion. Okay, there's the guy who was injured at the beginning. And you really never know. Somebody could have ran out. I mean, during all that time we were messing around in the rest of the house, another terrorist could have ran out here and positioned himself up here. So you can never let your guard down, because the bad guys will move around. Here's this guy. He's been shot. Where is his weapon, I wonder? I really wonder about that. Flashlight, very crude lighting animation here, but my flashlight. I don't see a weapon on this guy. That's kind of weird. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, I'll report
Talk.
him in.
This is entry team. Suspect down.
Roger that, entry team. Notify for trailers.
All right. Looks pretty grim. His body position there looks like the position of an injured man, and the little puddle of blood here looks rather gruesome. Really beautiful house. Stucco. I'd like to live in this house. Alright. Alright. Back to the team here. Maybe I will send my guys in through this door.
Red!
Let's get the red team in here. We'll do that.
Let's slow it down. Stack up.
Slow it down.
Red in position.
Now, while I've got my red guys here, I'll get blue team
Stack up.
over here.
Blue in position.
I don't know why this guy's hiding in the bathroom here. I mean, the AI is not perfect in this game. It's you know, nothing's perfect. I think if it was me in this situation of this blue team guy, I would be standing over here. Anyway, I'll have blue team open this door just so that they'll be able to cover as red goes through the other side.
Blue team, try and open the door.
Doors open.
Oh, right through the door. Okay. Right up here you see a million ways to die. There's a there's a support beam or column in the way here obscuring the view, and no idea what's alongside this wall, no idea what's alongside this wall. There's pretty much nothing but potential death. There's already one terrorist who's apparently been shot over here. You know, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use those gas grenades. I will throw tear gas in here, and let's do another one just for good measure. Leaning around the corner, get a tear gas grenade in there,
Blue team,
and have my blue team go
prepare
on
to
in there,
move. Go.
search.
blue moving to enter and clear.
While they're doing that,
Red team, try opening the door.
This is Blue. We have
red
a
team
suspect
going
down.
in.
Door is
Deal.
open.
Come on with your
clear.
hands up! Do it now!
Oh boy, so we've got everyone running around here. That guy is running like he's just snorted up a line of speed, but anyway, get my whole team to regroup in this big room.
As an element,
Let's have the whole team
heads up.
provide cover. Get the hell out of their way while they orient themselves. Gotta be careful in this game. You really gotta be careful. That's a very beautiful piece of artwork. It's like a Japanese painting. I wish I had that in my house. It's kind of baller. Alright. I've got my whole team here. Just to reduce my mental clutter here, I'm going to close this door. I'll go ahead and close this door. We've already been through this whole area, and there's really no reason to even bother with it anymore. So we just heard a woman's voice cry out, "Oh my God, please don't hurt us." That's obviously one of the hostages. So somebody needs our assistance. Let's take a look around here, and we see one neutralized terrorist
Talk.
here, which I'll
This is
report.
entry team.
Looks like he's just down, maybe not
Suspect
not
down.
killed.
Copy, entry team. Notify when
Suspect is
suspect is secured and ready for transfer. Copy, entry team.
Okay.
Morgue on standby.
Morgue on standby. So actually, it turns out he is dead after all. Okay, so this hallway here is making me extremely nervous. I don't like that at all. That door here is making me very nervous. Everything about this situation is making me nervous. There's nothing but unknowns down this hallway. Yeah, so... Oh boy. Okay, so there's a hostage. We can see him right there through the glass pane in the door. And a lot of variables here to consider. And because of the random placement of the enemies, there's always going to be a lot of variables to consider. Let's get, first of all, somebody... let's get somebody watching this hallway. But before we do that, I'm going to throw a tear gas grenade. When in doubt, throw a tear gas grenade. If there's somebody hiding around the corner, we will know if he starts coughing. And I don't hear any coughing.
Have you seen my kids? I heard them crying, and then nothing. Have you seen them?
I haven't seen them, but yeah, the voice acting is pretty good in this game, actually. I'm going to lean around the corner. I don't see anyone. Alright, so now that I know that this hallway is free from terrorists, I will have one team at least
Red team,
cover.
hold what you got. Provide cover.
Since there is this door at the end, somebody could pop out blasting. So why not have somebody cover? This area here. Here we go, and you have the body movements are very convincing. Here's a guy leaning like this. They look pretty goddamn determined. So here's a hallway of carnage and death here, and really some nice level design. This looks like a good place to live, and this little sitting area here. That looks like wood inlay. Marquetry is what it's called when wood is inlaid into a floor like that. It's really kind of nice. So I don't like the look of this area at all. It's dark, it's spooky, and there's plenty of little corners for guys to be hiding in. So I'm gonna have my my blue team guys rush up in there with some grenades and clear it
Blue
out.
team, enter and clear.
And I'll when in doubt, have that gas grenade handy.
Go with the CS.
CS gas. Damn, good aim through that doorway with that grenade.
Blue moving to enter and clear.
Blue to lead. We have an opening ahead.
It's like those guys could have watched this section a little bit more vigilantly. It looks clear out here. Looks like they've done a good job. Alright. Go back inside. Report these wounded men here. I'll pick up the rifle here. Something interesting about this game is that bad guys can run out of ammo. And if a bad guy runs out of ammo, sometimes he'll drop whatever gun he's holding and pick up a free weapon if there is one lying on the ground. So it's always good to grab them. Many a time I have seen an unarmed terrorist running around, seemingly about to surrender, and then grab an unsecured weapon from the ground. So you got to consider all the angles here. This guy looks like he has a sidearm on his hip here. Yeah, a pistol, which you should grab too. Report these guys.
This is entry team. Suspect down.
Copy, entry team. Notify when suspect is secured and ready for transfer.
Talk. This is entry team. Suspect down.
Copy, entry team.
Suspect is bleeding
Notify
out.
when
Be away.
suspect is secured and ready for transfer. Roger that.
Okay, so it turns out that guy's
Talk.
dead.
This is entry team. Suspect is secure and ready for transfer. Send in trailers.
Copy, entry team. Trailers incoming. Proceed with caution.
Trailers incoming. Alright.
Blue team.
My blue team
fall in.
back here.
Let's move.
Understood. Blue following.
So, to recap, this whole wing of the house here has been searched. Threats have been neutralized. I've got my red team here covering this hallway. Now I've got my blue team here. I'm going to go ahead and close this door because I don't want to have to look at that shit anymore. I'm going to get my blue team to check out this door.
Talk
over
to
here,
entry team.
because
Suspect in custody.
Blue is with you.
this door is making me nervous.
Blue team. Stack up.
Gonna have my blue team.
Blue in position.
Help us.
Okay. In fact, while I've got... if I was Mr. Fung here, I would stand a little closer to the door, but whatever. Okay. So while they're all observing what's going on here, I am going to check out the situation with this hostage. Now, I can't see around the side here. I don't think there's an enemy there, but you never know. Nope. Damn, this is a nice office. I wish this was my office.
Please,
It's an art.
Help us!
Looks like an Art Nouveau painting of some kind, and then a classic green glass library lamp. These people have very good taste. So the thing is, when you have a hostage like this, you have to handcuff him. You have to secure all the people running around the scene. So I'm going to get my handcuffs out, and he's probably going to bitch and complain about it.
Is this really necessary?
Go dynamic! Secured. Officer down.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I don't know what the hell happened right there. Okay, it looks like a guy came around from the corner here. Oh shit! Okay, see you. The fun never ends in the wild and crazy world of SWAT 3. The fun never ends.
Blue!
Get my blue team.
Cover for threat.
Cover. Look at that. What the fuck just happened? Okay. Mr. Fung here is bleeding out on the ground. That's not good.
Talk. This is entry team. We have an officer down.
Roger, entry team. Trailers on standby.
Talk. This is entry team. Downed officer safe for evac. Send trailers.
Copy, entry team. Trailers incoming. Proceed with mission.
That is just not good at all, and it shows how you really can never let your guard down in this game, and you never know what's going to happen, just like real life. While I was handcuffing the guy over here and joking around about how he was going to complain about putting the handcuffs on, some
Talk to
hardcore
entry
shit
team.
went down.
Downed officer en route to hospital. Officer in fair to critical condition.
So the downed officer has been rescued by an unseen force here. His blood remains on the beautiful hardwood floor. Let me report
Talk.
this hostage.
This is entry team. Hostage secured and ready for evac. Send in trailers.
Roger that. Trailers incoming. Proceed.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Door pushed him out of the way. Alright. So now we're down to one solitary blue team member. This door still has not been addressed, and I don't know what the hell's up with it. It's making me very nervous. I am going to check it out, and I'm going to stand around the side here. See, here's what you can do. You can, at arm's length, sort of open the door and hide. Just like in real life, you could push a door open, or if you could grab the handle of a door in real life, you could push it open and then kind of hide around the side. So that's what I'm going to do here, and if since these guys have a clear line of sight straight to this door, if it turns out that there's a guy in there, hopefully red team will smoke his ass. So let's see. No ass smoking to be found. Oh, golly gee. Another door. Another door, and this way there's no way to open this one and hide along the side. Great. So whatever's behind there, when I open this door, if there's somebody behind there, when I open this door, he's going to fill me with lead right away. So let's see. I guess I'll sacrifice, hopefully he won't be sacrificed, but you know what I'm getting at. My lone blue guy, my lone survivor here to check it out. Maybe I'll have him, yeah.
Let's slow it down. Stack up. Blue in position.
That's not really where I wanted him to be.
Blue team.
Let's see. I don't know why it's not.
Mirror for suspect.
Maybe I have to get him in there. All right.
Looks clear. No sign of suspect.
I didn't really need him to do that, but
Blue team. Go dynamic! Let's slow it down.
I don't know why. You know, maybe I think if one team member has been eliminated, you can't. The blue guys, the remaining team member has limited functionality. Maybe if he doesn't have his partner covering his ass. So let's get red team in there.
Red
take
team.
A look.
Stack up.
Red team can stack up.
Blue team. Provide
Blue
cover.
team
Red
can
in
continue
position.
to cover this hallway here. Let's get red,
Red
team.
team.
Okay, I don't know what's going on here with this. It's very
Regroup
strange.
and stand by to move. Copy.
It's
Red team
not
falling
allowing
in.
me. It's not allowing me to have my teammates open this door for me. Let's see. Now that they're in the room, let's see
Red
if they can
team.
do it. No, they still can't do it. All right. Well, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and do it myself, and hopefully somebody won't start unloading on my ass with an automatic rifle. So here goes. You know what? Before I even try that, I'll yell out to him. Maybe I can intimidate him into surrendering.
Come on with your hands up!
This is Red.
Do it
Following
now!
as ordered. Red team, hold what you got. Provide cover.
All right. Oh, just a toilet. Okay. All that build-up and anticipation. All that anticipation. All right. Get out of my way. Can push the guys around like that. Okay.
As an element.
Get my whole team out here
Heads up.
to provide cover. All right. So there's a couple of unknowns here. There's a door, a blind corner here, a guy lying dead on the ground. I will grab his rifle. I will report
Talk.
him.
This is entry team. Suspect down.
Copy, entry team. Notify when suspect is secured and ready for transfer. Copy, entry team.
Okay.
Morgue on standby.
So deal with this door and deal with this blind corner. First of all, I will get out my mirroring device and look around the side. It's a staircase, and there doesn't seem to be anybody here. And I'll do the same thing over here. Again, on the landing here, there doesn't seem to be anybody here. So I will take care of this area.
As an element, stack up.
And while my element is assembling,
Element in position.
I will hide over here. I don't
Talk
like
to entry team.
turning my back.
Hostage secured and receiving medical aid. Good work.
I don't like turning my back here, but sometimes there's no choice. So I'll have
Red
my
team.
Guys
Try
the
opening the
door.
door.
Door is open.
Okay. I don't know why they all did that.
Red
but
team.
Let's get them in there.
Mirror for
Mirror.
suspects.
Looks clear.
Looks clear. Well, I don't know. Throw a grenade.
As an element, regroup and prepare
And
to
I
move.
hear coughing.
Roger that.
I hear
We're
coughing
tight
in there.
and moving.
All right. What is going on here? Oh boy, here we go. So, got a
Please don't. There are children in the house. Please.
children in there.
My children. Oh, please.
As an element. Heads up. Contact.
My
Element
children.
reporting. We've made
Oh,
contact.
please. This can't be happening.
So there's a little bit of chaos here.
They have my children. Please save them.
Okay, so now we know there are children in the house. Actually, we knew that from reading that little briefing before the mission, but in any case, she's reiterating it for us. So I'm going to handcuff her, and again, she's probably going to...
Ow!
Leave.
Ow! You're hurting me.
And I know it seems weird to handcuff hostages. I don't know if they actually do that in real life. Maybe they... I don't know. They have to restrain them somehow. I mean, you don't want them running around, possibly causing chaos. So maybe they really do handcuff suspects or handcuff
Talk.
hostages.
This is entry team.
Anyway,
Hostage secured and ready for evac. Send in trailers.
Roger that. Trailers incoming. Proceed with caution.
cans and glass. These people are eco-conscious recycling folks in California, I guess. All right.
Talk to entry team. Hostage secured and receiving medical aid. Good work.
So, there's only one thing left to do here. Go upstairs. And from my other memories of playing this level, there's many ways to be shot to death upstairs. So let's be careful.
As an element. Regroup and prepare to move.
Roger that. We're tight
We already-
and moving.
We already lost one man on this mission, Mr. Fung, the ill-fated blue team fellow. So let's be very careful. Very, very careful. Very careful indeed. I
Has
am
an
going
element.
to...
Heads up.
I'm going to use that mirror again to look around the corner. Let's see. Okay, so this hallway up here is clear. Okay. So since it's clear, I will come around here. You never know, though. The guys could pop out from any of these doors blasting at us. Kind of odd how this railing here appears to be canted at an angle. Whatever. That's the real estate agent in me, I suppose, looking for flaws in the house. Very high ceiling in this area. Nice. Okay. So.
Has an element. Heads up.
Get my guys in here to stand in the hallway. I hear some sighing and sobbing coming from somewhere in the house. Alright. Gotta be really careful. There's 4 doorways here. There's 4 doorways and still a number of unknown variables. So, I think what I'm going to do is try just pushing this door open and hiding off to the side. And let's see. If there's anybody in there, maybe they'll be intimidated by...
Come on with your hands up! Do it now!
Alright. Let's see. I'll throw a flash grenade in here. You know what? There could be a kid in there. I don't want to do that. I read an article in the news about a flash grenade going off and hurting a kid. That wouldn't be nice. Let's see. Looks like there's somebody over here. Okay. There's a kid laying on the couch here. And we can't see around this wall. I am going to use that mirror. Okay, so it looks like this room is clear. Kid alone in the room. I will report
Talk.
him.
This is entry team. Hostage secured and ready for evac. Send in trailers.
Roger that. Trailers incoming. Proceed with caution.
Okay. So I guess repeat the same process over here. Try to get my guys
Has an element.
a little
Regroup
bit,
and prepare to move.
Roger
a little
that.
bit closer.
We're tight. Talk to entry team. Male child secured and en route to medical facility.
Okay.
Blue
Let's
team.
have them stand.
Stack
Let's have
up.
one guy stand over
This
here.
is red. Following as ordered.
Have my guys. All right.
Blue in position.
Okay. So have them back to back like this. That's a good position for keeping an eye on things.
Red team. Hold what you got. Provide cover.
And you do have to be strategic with how you position your guys, and this is a good way to position guys. Have one guy looking off in one direction here, and the other guy's looking off in another direction here. So in this case, either one of these doors, I will try this one. And again, I'll just push it open and hide around the side. Always gotta be ready to shoot in this game. Because in this situation, when there's barricaded suspects hiding all over the place, hiding behind closed doors, they will not give you a chance to... Usually they will not give you a chance to miss the first shot. They will shoot first and ask questions later. So, again, I'm going to... Totems? What's up with that? Is there a team called the Totems? There can't be. There can't possibly be. What's up with this too? That does not... It says New York. That does not look like... Maybe it's the Mets? I guess it could be the Mets. Alright. Who are the Americans? I want to know. Alright. Gotta be careful. Let's get my mind back in the game here. Alright. There's a bathroom. There could be a guy around any corner in this game. You never know. You never know. Oh, the tension. The tension is killing me. All right. Man. Okay. There are 2 more doors. There are 2 more doors to open. So let's open this one. Oh, it looks like another door back here. Okay. I'm going to very slowly creep around the side here. And it looks like there's a girl in there. So I gotta be really careful here. If there's a hostage in the room, you gotta be careful. Okay. Okay. You know, they did an admirable job making these rooms look like real rooms. Even though they're very flat graphics and, I mean, just obviously one-dimensional, two-dimensional. There's not an actual bear hanging here. It's just a decal on the wall. But they did an admirable job making the room look like a real child's room, and like all the things relating to the level design in this game, they really put a lot into it, and they did a good job. So I'm going to report the child here.
This is entry team. Hostage secured and ready for evac. Send in trailers.
Roger that. Trailers incoming. Proceed with caution.
So I don't like the look of this door here at all.
10 David to entry team. Your mission's complete. Good job. Head back to talk.
Okay, so this mission complete thing that came up, these can actually be incorrect, and they are unreliable, and that's deliberate on the part of the guys that made this game. They want you to continue playing to make sure that the house is completely cleared. So we are going to continue. We are not just going to debrief, which would end the mission, because it's kind of like the difference between, I don't know, in GoldenEye, 00 agent mode and the other mode, the easier mode. The real mode in this game is to continue after these things and to make sure that the house is completely clear. So we're going to continue. And there might not be anybody else left in the house, but usually there are a few more unforeseen either hostages or suspects or both. So we're going to continue looking around.
Come on with your hands up! Do it now!
Okay. It's clear. There's one last door here.
As an element. Stack up.
Element in position.
One last door here.
As an element. Try and open the door.
Talk to entry team.
Doors
Female
open.
child secured and en route to medical facility. Good job.
Okay. Yet another door here. Let's see. Gotta be very careful. Slowly looking around here. Oh, yet another door. You never know how many more doors you're gonna find when you start poking around.
As an element. Stack up.
Element in position.
Compromise! Compromise!
Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker. See what I mean? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? If we had debriefed when that window came up, I love that mirror. That is really kind of baller. Look at that. An angled mirror here. That looks cool. That really looks cool. Anyway, as I was saying, if we had just ended the mission and hit the debrief button when that window came up, there would have still been this guy hiding in the closet, and after the SWAT team and after all the cops had left the house, that's one potential terrorist who could have escaped or remained in the home to kill innocent evidence technicians or forensic guys or whatever. So I think it's a goddamn good thing that I checked and made sure. don't you think? Grab that rifle.
Talk. This is entry team. Suspect DOA.
Copy, entry team.
Alright, and there's one last door. One last door, and when we've cleared this room, then we know that we can finally rest easy. So, let's see. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. Let's see. What is gonna happen here? What is gonna happen? Oh, motherfucker. Another door. Another door. Look at that. Okay. See, it's just like real life. There's little closets, little doors everywhere. You never know. You never know. This was one bedroom, you know, like a real bedroom. I see so many bedrooms. That's my job, is to show people houses and to sell houses. So I see so many bedrooms. Usually there's a, you know, in a master bedroom, there will be a closet, walk-in closet, and a bathroom. So it's realistic. So there's one final closet inside the bathroom here for us to investigate. Let's see. Okay. What is going on here? What is going on here? Oh. Okay. Okay. It's all clear. So now we've investigated every room in the house, and at this point you can hit the escape key and debrief the mission. So everyone has been reported, all of the weapons have been accounted for, all of the hostages have been rescued. And it's taken quite a long time, and if at any time during this level I had rushed through anything, been impatient, not been paying attention, or just jumped in shooting without taking my time and looking at all the angles, I would have been killed, just like real life.